All right, Shalom. I'd like to start by saying, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakak Wadash, my mouth. Double honors to the elder apostles of great millstone, my elder Heroine as well. Salutations to the icon that are pushing this truth, sincerity, and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Yeah, like how we start out. Giving all glory and praise to Yahweh in the name of his dear son, Yahweh Shai. And the spirit of truth, man. Holy spirit of truth. Just a translation of what we say in the beginning before we start these epistles. I was supposed to do this a couple of days ago, but I did the fire one first on what's going on the West Coast. And on one half of America is on fire, and the other half is filled with snow. And it's crazy because a lot of people are saying like some conspiracy theory statements as if like somebody's setting these fires. Well, who's making these 100-mile-an-hour gust of winds that's fueling these fires? You know what I'm saying? And while that's going on during the winter, you got winter storms over on the East Coast. You know, all the way down, up and down, all the way coming down to Florida. It's crazy, man. You know, it says, article says, this is going to be another Lion's Den news and prophecy, man. The Lord willing, this lesson to edify and serve his purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, winter storm warning for 9 states as millions are told don't leave home unless absolutely necessary. Man, you got all types of stuff. It's like it was showing some videos on like TikTok and other streaming things, like social media platforms, like ice coverings, like over cars, like everything like an ice barrier, like frozen around it. It's crazy, man. It says as Winter Storm Cora, that's the name of it, barrels toward the southern U.S., 9 states are closing schools, stocking up on supplies, and preparing for dangerous roads. And one region they declared a state of emergency. It says the National Weather Service has issued winter storms watches and warnings for large swaths of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, and the entire state of Tennessee. Snow and ice will create travel mayhem from Texas to the Carolinas and Virginia, right? And then around Dallas, Fort Worth, Nashville, Atlanta, and other cities, according to the Weather Channel. All right, so that's just the Midwest and all the way going to the eastern coast of the United States. And I saw a video of a major car pileup. I think it might have been in Texas. Cars were just sliding into each other on the highway. Boom, 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 boom. It was crazy, man. It says snow and ice will create travel mayhem for Texas to the Carolinas. I already read that. It says AccuWeather stated that the risk of significant ice storms could trigger widespread power outages is increasing for parts of northeastern Texas to northern Louisiana and southern Arkansas, man. This is crazy because, well, if the power goes out, not only with these storms the way they are, if the power goes out, man, they ain't gonna have no heat, man. All the heat over there in California. Making a, prophecy joke. But, so that just shows, man, even if it is Esau, putting together their false flags and, having these events happen to take the people's mind, it's still being like their minds are being triggered by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to do so. So there's no way around divine intervention of these things happening, especially the timing that is happening right now with Apostle Hard Demon. 2025 is the year of Esau's judgment and our salvation, Lord willing. And we're seeing And that's very much believable with all the things that we're seeing as soon as 2025 popped off. You know, with the thing on Bourbon Street, like I spoke about in the last video, talking about the fire over on the West Coast. All right, all these new species of sharks coming out of the water from underwater volcanoes, from saying they have been living and habitating under underwater volcanoes. The severe ice storms, snowstorms, Iran gearing up to go at Israel. All these things that are going on right now is proof that we're almost out of here, man. It says persons should delay travel if possible. If travel is absolutely necessary, drive it with extreme caution and be prepared for sudden changes in visibility, the NWS advised in a Wednesday morning update. The warning comes as a person was found frozen to death at a bus stop in Houston, Texas, during a winter storm that hit earlier this week. And they said there were cows out there frozen to death, man. It says the heaviest snowfall hit far northern west. The heaviest snowfall will hit far northern, western, and southeastern Oklahoma, northern Texas and southeastern Oklahoma into Arkansas, northern Mississippi, northern Alabama, northern Georgia, southern Tennessee, and extreme western North Carolina, including in Dallas and in Little Rock. 6 inches of snow shall fall in Dallas. It will be in the top 5 snowfalls on records. AccuWeather Senior Director of Forecasting Operations Dan DePaudwin said. It says 6 to 12 inches of accumulation are possible for this area, according to the AccuWeather. Storm Cora is predicted to move into the South Plains Wednesday evening and linger until Thursday, with the wintry mix dissipating midday Friday. And that's showing the storm right there. It says, avoid sudden braking or acceleration, and especially conditions on hills, caution on hills, or when making turns. Make sure your car is weatherized and in a good working order, because that bitch break down when you in this shit, you boy. It says, south of the storm's main band, a few inches of snow and sleet may accumulate in areas near and north of Atlanta in Georgia, Greenville in South Carolina, and North Carolina, Charlotte. Elsewhere, light snow totals of a dusting to a few inches are expected from southern Kansas and Missouri to Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes, and the Northeast. That's all the way up to damn near Canada. It says the storm will begin with some areas of light snow, freezing rain, sleet developing into the southern plains. Parts of northern Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, southern Kansas, southwestern Missouri could see snow Wednesday night into Thursday, while sleet and freezing rain may stretch from central Texas into northern Louisiana and southern Arkansas. All right. I'm not going to read all this. These are weather patterns, videos of how the storm was moving. But there was another article that I really wanted to read dealing with this. It was talking about the aftermath of what happened as this storm crossed the United States. But I thought I had saved it, but I didn't. But this is just good enough, just showing the impact that this storm is going to have, and who's making that impact happen the way it's going to happen. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, let's get a couple scriptures to go into it real quick. All right, this is Job 37:2. It says, hear attentively the noise of his voice and the sound that cometh out of his mouth, right? Talking about Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. It says, he directed it under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the ends of the earth, right? Because there's lightning and all kind of stuff in these storms, man. You know, snowstorm is just like a rainstorm, but it's just cold and it has snow. It's just like a thunderstorm. You know, it says, after it a voice roareth, he thundereth with the voice of his excellency, and he will not say them when his voice is heard. He will not stay them when his voice is heard. It says, Yahweh thundereth marvelously with his voice, great things doeth he, which we cannot comprehend. Right. It says, for he saith to the snow, be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength. Right. So regardless, the Lord is the one having these events happen on the earth, man. He commanded everything that happens on this earth to happen the way it happens. He doesn't make any mistakes. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't no oops. Ain't none of that. He does everything precisely to his according to his will, man. It says, for he said to the snow, be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength. All right. He said, he sealeth up the hand of every man, that all men may know his work. And everybody gonna know who's bringing his work, man. It says, then the beasts go into dens and remain in their places. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and cold out of the north. By the breath of Yahweh, frost is given, and the breath of the waters is straightened, man. Right? So by the breath of Yahweh, by Shem Shai, frost is given, man. So the Lord is bringing all these events to the earth. And then what it is a precursor to his wrath that's to come. You're going to see plague after plague after plague. Plague after plague after plague, man. So that's why we're seeing these things happening on the earth. And Lord willing, this will be the year that we get out of here, and this will be the Esau's downfall, man. All right, Lord willing, this lesson edifying and serve his purpose with that. I'd like to say, Ka Halayim La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Harakak Wadash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Heroin as well. Salutations to the archon that are pushing the truth, sincerity, and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba Hashem Shai. Shalom.